Any more left in there?
Oh, that's it.
Well, what do you say you and me go get a beer, huh?
I'll be right with you. I got to stop at Sun Shop.
All right. What'll it be, Nick? Nice cold beer, please, Frank. Hey, don't you think you better take it a little easy? Nick Barkley. Hey, now. Come on. Now, you listen to me. Your father happens to be a very dear friend of ours. And I don't think he'd like it too much if he knew I just stood around.
Can't stand nobody's pleasure, can you?
Come on, Will, let's go.
I think maybe the poor boy don't want to go home.
Well, now, it don't matter much what you think.
Matters to me. When I see a fella needing a drink.
You're in the way, Seeger.
That's so. Well, why don't you just move me out?
No reflection on your beer, Frank.
I understand, Nick.
All right, Will, let's go. Well. Thank you. All right, let's go home.
I'm thirsty anyway.
How would you say he's gonna feel in the morning, Heath? Pretty bad. Come on, Will.
What happened?
Come on, let's go, Will.
Big fine mule.
With help? No, on his own.
He never had a drink in his life.
He's a fast learner, I'd say.
Not wine, no whiskey, nor anything. That's the way I raised him. And I don't think it funny for you fellas to win him down and dump him and try to laugh it off.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell us that we brought him back here after we got him drunk?
If you're looking for someone to tar, it seems to me you're looking in the wrong direction.
You raise a colt, you teach him to carry a saddle. You raise a man, you teach him to carry a drink. Come on.
Henry, here, I'll take care of Henry. Come on, you come with me, boy. All you need is a good rest. I'll get you up to your room and take real good care of you. No time at all you can feel about. Come on, Steph. Whoop! I'll get you. That's all right. All right. Here we are.
I know it sounds horrible, whiskey to kill whiskey, but it really does help. It's called hair of the dog. You're very difficult. Then you always have been. You never did know what was good for you. You should have stayed home with me today. We could have talked. You wouldn't have gotten into any trouble.
I'm all right now.
Not yet. Now, you're not ready to face the world yet. You rest, nice and easy. But rest will tell you when all the whiskey's gone. I suppose it had to happen sometime.
But you didn't have to go and get yourself sick over it. First drinks like anything else. First look at the ocean. First ride on a train. First love. First heartbreak. First stolen kiss.
You do that to him? In his own house? You're dirt.
I'm young. Oh, Will, I've tried. You don't know how hard I've tried. But I'm just not cut out for an old man's darling. And don't you try to make me say I'm sorry, because I'm not. I'm not sorry, nor ashamed, nor frightened either. Because I know that this is real. It's clean and it's good.
You're trash. You're filth.
Don't say that to me. Please don't say that to me.
You do that to him? You're the scum of the earth. My own father.
He's not your father.
What'd you say?
I said he's not your father. That's right. He took you out of an orphanage, and they were glad to get rid of you. He agreed to keep you till you were 24, and he had himself a free work hand, a slave, and that's all he ever wanted anyway.
You're lying.
I found the key to the safe. It's in his will. That's why he never lets you have a drink. It's in his contract with the orphanage. Oh, Will. Oh, darling, it doesn't have to be like this. I love you, Will. I've known it for months. Oh, please, Will. Please love me too, Will.
Get out.
Please, Will.
Get out!
We're sitting down to supper. It's his first time. He hasn't learned you gotta make yourself eat.
Darling, I'll come with you.
It's mighty sweet of you nursing them all afternoon. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Will, your daddy's here. He wants you down to supper, sugar.
Boy, you'll feel better with some food in your stomach. You gotta try. Will?
He's just ashamed, darling. He can't face you yet. He's so very young. Now, don't you let it spoil your dinner. Please don't worry about him. He'll be back. Come on, darling. Come on.
Will.
Evening, Jared.
Oh, come on in. I think Audra's in the living room.
Well, what do you know? You can even walk.
Well, how nice to see you.
How are you, Miss Barkley?
What happened? Your pa kick you out just for one little drunk?
Oh, Nick. We were just going into supper. Won't you join us?
Didn't come for supper, ma'am.
Oh, something else?
Job.
A job?
What's the matter, Will? Doesn't your father have enough work for you?
Always work to do, I guess. Comes a time when a man's got to break away. Start making out for himself. I thought you being friends,
I see. Well, Nick does the hiring.
Just so happens I'm short one man.
You any good in the forge?
Job needs doing, I can do it.
$30 a month and keep. Tell Mac I said put you on, all right?
Thanks.
I wonder what happened.
I wonder.
Everything look all right to you, Will?
I'll make out.
You know, I don't like to pry, but... Well, I've known your father a good many years. As a matter of fact, he was one of my first clients. I wouldn't like to see him hurt. Maybe you ought to think this over a little more.
Thought it over.
Well, you know, sometimes things seem a lot worse than they really are. If you've had some little difference of opinion...
Well, nothing like that. We get along fine.
Well, then it seems to me he'd be hurt all the more. You know, Will, your father's had a lot of hurt in his life already. All those years your mother was sick. I really think the only thing that got him through it was you. I don't think you have any real notion of how much you mean to your father.
You can stop playing games. He's not my father.
Who told you that?
Don't matter who or how. I found out is all. Picked me out of an orphanage. Could have been me or any other. 1, 2, 3. There's one looks healthy and strong. Signed papers and put a ring through my nose. If I tried to run, he could have hauled me right back.
Well, I don't think you run away from someone who means as much to you as he does. Is there some other reason?
No, none. I told you. There's no other reason. Just, they let me think I was his owner, so. Jared, believe me. Let it drop. Please?
I wish I could. And I will.